Alright, welcome back to Divinity Original Sins 2 Honor Mode Plus Run. Twice the enemies and twice the fun. I was doing some preparation yesterday, and like I said, in order to not waste the viewer's time, I did it all kind of behind the scenes. Stole a lot, had shit ton of equipment. You can see the only blue equipment that we're having is Syken's Breastplate. Everything else is either rare or legendary. Oh, nah, well, maybe his legs, but anything else is way above blue condition. So today we are going to take a fresh look into the arena. Just shortly double checking here. Oh, nice. +2 summoning is really good. That here is a pretty nice helmet, but not enough of an upgrade to effectively go for it. This, however, probably is an upgrade. No, actually it's not. Interesting. Well, so many good items where we shouldn't go too deep into them. I'll just accept what we have at the moment, which is great, so don't get me wrong. Today, we're having a couple of quests, and I will do them in no particular order. Reason for that is all of them are approximately equally hard, and we're now well equipped, so I do not fear them anymore. First things first, we go down to the arena, because I love arena, and we're now going to play some arena. So in here, we are going to prepare some Ferocity herb mix. Told you guys that there is going to be at least one recipe that we're going to use regularly, and that's a Ferocity herb mix. I think it was under potions. There we go. We take the Ferocity herb mix and add a fish into it. So I think well, she doesn't have enough gold for that, but we can ask her. No, I want to have a herb mix, please. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy a couple of them. No. Going to buy a couple of them and hand over the gold. These are offering us additional ability points, which we're going to use. I want to try one in the next combat, and in the harder combats later, we're going to use them as well. So whenever we do have a roadblock or need to bypass something, these are going to help us. These are the herb mixes. Wonderful. Oops, wait a second. We are gonna craft the herb mixes here. Potent Ferocity herb mix. Good. The potent versions just are twice the effect lengths, and you will see they are really, really good. So potent herb mix, 100 rounds, 2 AP, and plus 2 AP per round recovered, which is just great. And just to put it into context, the others aren't bad either. Like she, for instance, currently has plus 5 wits, which will let her crit a lot more. So, off to the arena. The herb mixes are definitely a fundamental part of, being able to solve more difficult encounters. You can run a character up to the encounter, have the teleportation pyramid at the character, and effectively then teleport everyone with the herb mixes to the character. By the way, we shouldn't forget to still sell our stuff back to her because she now has a lot of gold. So, she is the champion of the arena, and she basically told us, fuck off. Before you're even allowed to battle me, you need to prove your worth. And in order to do that, we are going to say we are ready to fight. We accept the challenge to fight blindfolded, which is basically a permanent blind buff, and we all want to join. So there you go. We can see everyone's helmet is replaced by a blindfold. And we're ready to go. Let's start. It's Lois's turn. We can't get too far separated from one another because people cannot see appropriately. Good. Let's use the incarnates in order to block the upper area a little bit. And we're going to fight against a couple of enemies, but really nothing that we shouldn't be able to handle. There, by the way, another wonderful example of an advantage to have companions, because they are, of course, not blindfolded. So this guy here will now start running Rampage. He's delaying his turn. I'll give him some more buffs, and then we're ready to go. Basically, we want to let them come towards us. Typical abilities, by the way, like traps, for instance, are not as good when you're constantly blinded, and you are not allowed to cure it either. So we're slowly moving up to that area, getting a little bit of the high ground. And you can see how the enemy already wants to attack us. So let's start with invisibility and position ourselves in a proper spot. From there, we need no further buff. But you know what we could do? Do we have any food? Because food I usually wouldn't eat food, and we have probably successfully sold every single bit of it, but it provides us a decent stat buff, so I thought we might as well want to eat it. Anyways, finesse, no, but maybe we do have a strength potion. Minor wits is okay. There we go, but we're keeping the medium strength potion for now. The fight is really not that hard. Yeah. Okay. And the turn. Could have given myself wings still, but that's fine. Minor details. There you go. You successfully ignited yourself, Jada. Good job. And I think Jada is going to die pretty soon. The way I am seeing the situation, she way overextended. There you go, first strike and next strike. In 2 strikes, almost half of her armor is gone. 2 further strikes and she is completely stripped, which means any further physical attack has a chance to knock her down. Their assassin, I would be very happy with him unloading onto our incarnate. Instead, he goes for civil. Well, hello there. So that's number 1. That's number 2. That here is number 3. And evading is number 4. So she shouldn't die, specifically since she can heal herself a little bit. Well, lucky for us that she had indeed taken the time to regenerate her physical health. And there you go, a little bit of a teleportation. You know, one of the things that I would want to do, at the end costs 3, okay? But it would be so cool if we could pull it off. There you go. She had no magical armor, so might as well set charm for 2 turns, which means that she is now going to attack the enemies. Just like that. There you go, fully healed. So what we would need to do is strip him of all of his physical armor. Ballistic shot. Well, that sucked. She did not have any luck at all. Good. Time for a little revenge. Somehow it's really hard to target them. Like, I'm fully above them, and yet they are very, very hard to target. Super annoying. Yet another miss. Wonderful. The blind status increases your miss chance and reduces the effective sight range to almost a minimum. Look at that. I need to scroll and find the right place in order to hit him at all. There's something awkwardly off. Another misclick. Somehow they are almost not targetable. Really annoying. Good. There will be one more round where their other melee character is going to be charmed. And maybe we should use that a little bit. Let's summon some totems, which should be fine. So this guy has evaded being hit for way, way, way too long. One shot. And just because I like it. Oh, wait a second, my bad. Of course it was blocked by magic armor. Wow, so bad. For a second I was thinking, hey, easy. We can knock him down. He has no physical armor. No, Saiken. That is not the case. Wow. 2 out of 3 misses. Look, he stops being targetable in the meantime. Let's step a little bit closer. And probably we're going to continue with the totems for now. They are reliable damage overall, and they're not blinded. Plus, we don't have a problem with the range. Like, you can place the totems there, and that's fine. It seems as if we would have lost Geomancy 2. A couple of the Geomancer 2 abilities are gone, which would be a bummer. A little bit longer, a little bit more drawn out fight here. I don't see them anytime soon to like kill anyone. But our team also doesn't necessarily do a crackerjack job to kill them. Yeah, of course. Well, there you go. First kill. So the spear mercenary is almost dead. What's the problem with her? Oh, it's not memorized. Need to definitely adjust the loadout after that fight. Not having one of the core water spells deselected was probably a mistake. So, solid healing and magical armor, which we didn't need. Even with the sky shot, I'm not reaching him. How pathetic. Well, at least the trapping had worked. So I'm trying to get up here. And kill this guy. Very nice. Okay, I think we cannot do anything else. Pretty much end of turn. So once the archer is dead, we are in a very comfortable situation. Wow, she's super low. 1 or 2 more shots and she will perish. Should have probably placed more physical totems because she has 0 physical defense. Oh wow, really? Not even an attack of opportunity. Oh, nice. Critical hit. And of course a miss. But at least 1 hit. And that could kill him. So close. So that's the only enemy with really a lot of armor. And he will soon die. The witch up here is almost dead. The remaining bowman has almost no option other than to kite us from left to right. Hmm. Well, it was a pretty solid hit. I mean, for a caster. Hopefully this guy up here realizes that he's an idiot and therefore deserves to this. No, of course he doesn't. That's the problem of idiots. They usually do not realize that they are one. Oh, wonderful. Very good. There you go. Yet another 5.5k. Hmm. You know what? Her damage is neglectable. Let's just do this and this. Done. There we go. Look at that hitbox. It's pretty difficult to even hit. Good, almost chucked through 700 armor. We're now going for her health. Which is, by the way, again a great example why health itself is not as valuable. The armor had kept them alive so long. Well, actually, we don't need much from her. The enemy again shields up. That's the problem with the tank when he's the only one left. There's just no way to survive such an onslaught. Can't believe that I always need to scroll in. It's so annoying. And there you go. 20,000 XP easily earned. Good. We take it from here.